Hi everyone and welcome to the Yarn Guru podcast, episode 1. I'm Blake, also known as the Yarn Guru on Instagram and Ravelry and Shoreline Decor on Facebook. How are you guys doing? It's been a nice while since I podcasted on this channel. I'm formerly known as the Eat, Sleep, Stitch podcast, but I ain't podcasted in probably 2 years. But I'm back. I wanted a fresh start. I've been back into crochet and stuff lately. Crochet mostly, some knitting you'll see when I show you my works in progress. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I've been watching a few podcasts and some videos lately that have been inspiring me, especially Ella over at No Catchy Name. I love her videos. Her work is awesome and she's very relatable. I don't even know how to put it, but I really enjoy Ella's videos. So, to get started, I'm going to start with finished objects. So, it's been 2 years, so obviously there's been a lot of things that I've finished, but the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this blanket. This is a hexagon blanket I made in October of last year. Nope. October of the year before. I love this blanket. This is the one that I keep on my bed. I love the colors. It really reminds me of like 70s crochet magazines. So I got a chocolate brown, a copper color. I have 2 different color creams and beiges, and I got a green color, and I bordered it in single crochet in the chocolate. I don't know what any of these yarns are, it's been so long, but yeah, I love this blanket, love it. This is the first crochet blanket I've made and actually kept for myself. My next finished object is this baby blanket, granny square baby blanket. This is for my Aunt Natalie's baby. She's expecting in March. So I'm hoping the baby's going to be born on my birthday, March 9th. That is made out of a really big ball, like a 1,500 yard ball of Red Heart Comfort in a cream color. And navy brunette premium. The next finish is a baby set that I just made. It wasn't for an order. I love it. The colors are amazing. So this is the first piece of it. This is the hat. This is just a simple double crochet newborn size beanie. Love it. Love the spring green. Yeah. This is brunette premium in chocolate tweed, spring green, and cream. Here are the little booties that go along with that hat. I can't remember the name of the pattern, but they're very simple little crossover booties. The pattern's awesome, so simple, and I love how they turn out. And this is the blanket. It's a 3x3 granny square blanket. I love the colors on this, like, love it. Okay, so yeah, that was made out of brunette premium in chocolate tweed, spring green, and cream. And the last finished object I have is another baby set. You can see a theme here. I've been really into the baby blankets. This is an order for my friend Shalene, who just had a baby not too long ago. This is in lilac and dark mauve, brunette super value. So I've got the hat, I've got the booties. For this set of booties, I did a single crochet little accent color on them. And here's the blanket, just a regular granny square blanket, and I did a shell stitch on the border. Sorry about that, it's my cats. So that's the last finished object. Now into whips. I've got a few. One second, I've got a few whips. It's very much like me to have a lot of whips on the go. But I'll get right into this. So the first whip is a baby blanket for my friends Daryl and Penny. They're expecting a baby in April. This is Karen Cake in the color Fruit Cake. Again, baby blankets, baby blankets for me are mostly just granny square. This is being done in a 5.5 or 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. So Karen Cake, Fruit Cake, just a regular granny square blanket for their baby. Now my next whip is the Jada and Stitches 2017 crochet along, which is a square a month. Ella was doing this one, and I was really inspired by what she was doing, and I loved it. And I made the first square, and my grandmother loved it, so I'm going to give this to her whenever it's finished. It's not really a rush project, it's just something to do in between bigger things. So this is January square, and this is February square. I'm not doing it by the months. Maybe I will, but I'm not waiting until the next month to do the next square. I just done these in between some projects. The next whip is probably my favorite. I'm working on designing a crochet line for spring and summer boho crochet wear. So this is my own pattern. Right, it probably won't ever be released because it's up there. I'm not really a pattern writer, but this is a top that is not completely finished, but it got fringe. So basically, these two are going to be like here, and then the two squares like these on either side are going to go kind of around the body and be tied in the back. And then there's going to be straps on these that are going to tie up behind the neck. So that's the first piece from that collection that I have done so far. It's the only piece I'm working on right now, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really awesome. I'm excited to get that done. And I'm hoping for a April release of the collection. Maybe May, but I'm hoping for April. So that's the first one. The next whip is Baby Sophisticate sweater. Sorry guys, it's not very easy to see. Baby Sophisticate in Red Heart Super Saver, Robin Egg, tweed maybe. It's caked. I have lost the ball band. I started this probably a year ago. I'm making that for my French teacher's baby. She is due any day now, I think. So I'm going to get that done and bring that down to her. Actually, she's my old French teacher. And this is the whip I was working on just before I started this podcast while I was watching Ella's recent podcast that was uploaded today. This is the start of a swimsuit cover up, or beach cover up, or a beach tunic, whatever you call it. This is also another pattern I'm making up as I go. This is Karen Simply Soft in off-white or cream, I believe. This is all I have left of the first skein, and there's going to be 2 on the front and 2 in the back. So this is the back piece, but the front is going to have it's going to basically be just like this, but it's going to have kind of like a neckline made into it. This is for one of my sister's co-workers, Dana. She is going on a trip soon and wanted me to make her a couple beach cover-ups. So that's the first one that I'm making. And the next one is going to be made in this color. This is Karen Simply Soft in Watermelon. I love that one. It's going to look really cool. So that's all the whips. Yeah, that's all I'm working on right now. I'm going to try to get one swimsuit cover finished this weekend and then put some working on some other things. But some acquisitions are this Burnett Super Value in the color Fern. Sorry, it's kind of getting washed out. I don't really have any idea for this yet. I just kind of like the color, so I picked it up. Excuse me. The next is Burnett Pop Yarn in Ebony and Ivory. I got 2 of these. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with them. I just like them. There was only 2 left at the store. So I picked them up because I like the colors. So yeah. Now the next thing, my good friend Edie, I spend a lot of time at her place. I'm actually working on a hat for her right now, but it's at her place. It's just kind of the project I work on while I'm there. It's in a pink color. It's a cable knit hat, and I'm gonna put a brown Burnett fox fur pom-pom on it. So the next project, once I get some of this stuff done, not the blanket, like the seasonal blanket, because that's just, I'm not considering that really a whip that I'm counting right now. So today, Edie gave me 2 balls of Red Heart Comfort, and there's not even a color number on this. There's a number, 3190. There's no yardage on it, but they're big balls. And with this purpley color, I'm going to make the Campfire Cardigan by, oh my, let me check and see who this pattern is by. I'm making this pattern for my mom because she loves like cardigans and sweaters and stuff, and I haven't really made anything for her yet since I've been crocheting for the past like 6 years. So this is gonna be for Mama. This is by makeanddocrew.com. So it's a free pattern. I found it on Pinterest, but I'm sure it's on Ravelry. It's a beautiful cardigan which is constructed of 2 hexagons, and I'm excited to do this for Mom. So that's the next thing I'm going to be working on, is that. There's a couple other things that I want to make, which I'll show you guys now. This Diamonds and Baubles jumper by Lulu Loves, which is another podcast I love, but she hasn't been podcasting as of late. But I love, 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 love this sweater design. Like, love it. I don't know who I'm going to make it for yet, but I love it, and it's something I want to make soon-ish, whenever I get a chance, but I love it. I got that saved on Pinterest. What else is here that I want to make soon? I've got a few things pinned. I love Ravelry, but I find Pinterest, especially for crochet patterns, is a really great place to find them. I'm not really too gone on Ravelry. There's not really a good app for Ravelry, and I'm a very like iPad phone person. This is another thing that I'd like to try out soon, is to do plaid with crochet. So I'd like to make those slippers or something plaid crochet soon, because I love the look of it and I ain't give it a try yet. So I think that's all for me for right now. I'd like to say hi to a few of my friends. Well, Ella, I've been watching her lately and I'm loving her Facebook group, No Catchy Name Crochet, maybe is the name of the Facebook group. It's a really awesome place to share your projects and just talk to other crocheters, knitters, and whatever. Z, Zelda, and RJ3 here on YouTube. I love Z. I've been friends with her pretty much since the beginning of all this crochet and knitting madness. Z's awesome. Her videos are great. She's a really good vibe lady. Erin at GimmeYarn418. Who else? Jan. Jen Carruthers. She's here on YouTube and Instagram. She's awesome. I used to chat with Jen a lot. She's a really awesome lady, and her crochet skills are beautiful, and she makes a lot of awesome garments. Who else? My friend Jenny. Jenny hasn't podcasted in a while, so I'm not going to mention her YouTube name or anything like that, but my friend Jenny. Jenny, if you see this, hi, I hope you're doing great. We'll have to catch up soon. And my friend Nicole, Addicted to Yarn on Instagram. Hi, Nicole. I think that's it. If I forgot anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just naming a few at the top of my head just to say hi to you guys. And if you're here watching, I'm so glad that you guys are still, that you stuck around for this long, since I haven't podcasted in such a long time. But I'm glad to be back. If you guys have any questions about me or my projects or anything, please leave them in the comments below. If you have a podcast you'd like me to check out, or a video series you'd like me to check out, just put it in the comments below. Leave your feedback for the podcast, or anything I could improve on. Excuse me. Or anything like that. Let me know. Follow me on Instagram at TheYarnGuru. I'd love to follow you guys back and see what you guys are working on. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm home alone for the weekend, so that means lots of crochet time for me. So I'm really excited about that. So have a great weekend. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.